waves. How is everyone doing this morning? Depending on where you are in the world, it might be this evening, but nonetheless, my time is morning time. So this is your morning update. What is this update about? It's about Gangsta Boo, Lola Mitchell, Queen of the South, as far as crunk music goes. All right, hype music for those of you that don't know what crunk is. We're going to talk about any updates. We're going to talk about any potential suspects. We're going to use the word potential because there hasn't been any confirmations, but nonetheless, we're going to look into this. We're now almost 15 days away, after everything took place, and we want to see what's going on here. All right. So I'm going to give you all a few moments to come in, as I generally do. For those of you that are here currently, if you could go ahead and subscribe, I definitely appreciate it. Also hit the notification bell. Take a look into my membership section. There's certain perks and there's 4 tiers that are available for you all. All right. Depending on what works for you, it's totally optional, but I like to mention it. And also, if you would like to book an appointment with me, I do life coaching. I do consulting, whether it's business, whether it's career, whether it's love, whether it's spiritual. I pretty much do it all. And I do them via video chat, video recording, and phone. And I do them in person in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. So if that's something you're curious about and you want to do, take a look in the description box of this live stream, every video that I have up here on my YouTube channel, or simply just go to brainwaves.com. So what's up, Goten? So for those of you that are here, feel free to say hello. Like I said, it's morning time. I don't expect a whole lot of people to be here. I may be surprised, who knows? It is Friday the 13th. So anything is liable to take place, but it's kind of been on my heart and my mind to do an update about Gangsta Boo. All right. I know about some other people that are no longer with us that have been deleted. So for anyone new that is joining me, instead of saying the D word that rhymes with breath, and instead of saying the S word that sounds similar to sewer, ride, things of that nature, okay? Please try to avoid saying that in the live chat, okay? We're going to say terms like oft, passing. You can say sacrifice. We use the word deleted. That's what all of this means for anyone new. My regulars already know what time it is, but this is for anyone new. So even if you come back and watch this live stream when it becomes a video, just try to keep that in mind. I mean, it is what it is, but just try to be cognizant of it because YouTube be flipping out. What's up, DeAndrea Love? And for any of you that are here, all right, if you would like to come on here, obviously respectfully, obviously no trolling, no craziness, you're automatically going to get kicked and blocked. But if you would like to actually come on camera or actually have your voice heard, some of you may not be able to come on camera during my show, you can do that. Okay, I just want to let y'all know that you do have that option. So if that's something you want to do, just let me know. What's up, Funky G83? Now, I'm already deep in the 2-minute warning. For those of you that are new, I usually have a time where I say it's a 2-minute warning. It's a sports term where I'm going to actually get to information that I want to share. I generally show you all information before I go into anything. And so I'm already deep into that. Now, no one's really doing an update. No one really cares. That's what they're hoping. There's a lot of people that have been deleted while I'm on this subject, and I have not seen one content creator cover any of these people. And we're talking about celebrities and well-known people. Now, you may not know who they are, completely understandable. But the point that I'm making is that these people are well-known. Some of these people have also hit TMZ. Okay. Just saying. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to come in here. All right, y'all know how it is. And we'll just see what's what. I'm going to get started with this information in just a second. So that is the only reason why there may be any pause. All right, so just keep that in mind. I'm about to get started regardless. Just checking one thing here. If you're here, please let me know you're here. Feel free to talk with me in the live chat. And you also can come on this live stream and actually show your face if you're able to, as well as we can hear your voice. And I do understand it's morning time. People are at work. Things are going on. But I always like to extend that up front. So if you want to be on the show, you can. Again, no trolling, no crazy stuff. Definitely we can have good conversations, but don't try to take over and be out of line. You see what I'm saying? It still is a show, but you can participate if you choose. All right. I'm just double checking something here real quick, y'all. What's up, Deborah? I tell you, it's crazy. I'm about to get started, y'all. Just trying to give people a few more seconds to come in. Just a few more seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of already cue up the screen because we're about to get started and I want to break some things down. Hey, what's up, Larissa Tilford? Let me see. DeAndre. Okay. So before I get started, yes, you can. You absolutely can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give y'all an option in just a second. All right. So this is what I'm going to do for you, DeAndrea. I'm going to first I'm going to show this information and then I will actually give you an opportunity to come on. All right. I'll give you an opportunity in just a second. So let me go ahead and get this information that I want to show y'all. I want to talk about a few things and then I'll go ahead and make sure DeAndrea and if anyone else wants to participate, you absolutely can. Okay. So let me get to this. This is an article from Fox 13. This is essentially in the local, essentially they're covering the local Memphis area. And what I wanted to show y'all is this is details from a close friend of Gangsta Boo. Okay, so that's what makes this maybe a different perspective. So we'll go ahead and get ready to watch this, all right? Hopefully it plays fine. We'll see if we hear anything or notice anything, all right?
Well, that was video of rapper Gangsta Boo's last on-stage appearance at a New Year's Eve party with 8Ball and MJG.
This is where she can be herself. There's never been any judgment at all. She was I just felt like I was my sister's keeper.
Memphis police confirmed the artist, whose real name is Lola Mitchell, was found dead at the home of one of her close friends in Whitehaven yesterday. Now, mind you, she was just 43 years old.
And tonight we want to take a look back at the life that she led and her legacy. Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu is live in our studio tonight. Jack, you were the first journalist on that scene yesterday, and today you got the chance to talk to one of her friends about the time she had with the star.
Yeah, that's right, Daryl. She was a woman in a group of men rapping about her life and her world. Gangsta Boo has some iconic lines that many here in Memphis can repeat without even hearing one of her songs. And tonight, I talked to someone who knew her best, a woman who called the Memphis rapper a friend.
All right, that's where them dollars at, but y'all know I can't play it because y'all already know what's gonna happen. So that's why I had to be quick on the draw with the mute. I don't know. I don't know if they even gonna say anything about the video footage, but I definitely can't play the audio.
It was much more. To some, even family.
When my husband passed, she said, I will definitely, I promise I will be in Iris' life. And she was.
We spoke with one woman who knew Gangsta Boo off the stage. Close friend Charmille Neely Alexander says Gangsta Boo would stay at her house whenever she'd come back home to Memphis. One of the main focuses of the rapper's visits was to spend time with Neely Alexander's young daughter. Neely Alexander recalled the pair making videos together and says her home was a haven for the artist. She even kept her key to the city there.
It was Lola, Auntie Lola in this house. It's more like a sisterhood.
She says the rapper arrived for the latest visit in mid-December and kept pushing back her departure date to visit more friends and family in the city. She had no idea this visit would be her last.
After Christmas, you get okay, now I gotta go spend time with so and so. I gotta go spend time with so and so, and she just took her time.
On New Year's Eve, the pair went to Rail Garden to see 8 Ball and MJG, where Gangsta Boo took to the stage.
Okay, so again, I can't really play the music, y'all. Y'all understand it's YouTube's fault, not mine. Because it was up to me, I would play it. What happened to the video? Hello?
Says her niece found the artist dead.
That night, January the 1st, will forever be embedded in our hearts. It touched on a whole lot of levels, and since I had seen it before, you know, I was hoping that it didn't get to that. So I just, you know,
I don't know what's going on with video, y'all.
just dial 911, and you just hope that that's what they can help.
She says the loss has been hard on her and her family. While countless people will remember Gangsta Boo as an artist, she and her loved ones will remember her as family.
Once you know her, you can't do nothing but love her. Just love her. She's just everything we needed in the music, and everything that you need in a friendship.
There we go. You know, like I said, I can't really play the music. Might even ding me for the video.
The city should honor her like a star on Beale Street. MPD says there were no signs of foul play and the autopsy results are pending. Darcy?
She will truly be missed. That is Fox 13's Jack Billieu reporting. Thank you so much, Jack.
All right. So, I mean, we see this video footage from, you know, a good friend here. And, you know, they're saying no foul play. So you generally get this story over and over and over. I repeat one more time and over again, where they always say no foul play. Yet it's so many unanswered questions. And, you know, they have to come out and say, oh, there was no foul play. Because, you know, monkey see, monkey do. If they came out and said, oh, there's foul play, then they know people are going to start talking and asking questions and et cetera, et cetera. And that goes against the format of a sacrifice. See, people think that I just put sacrifice in the title just to be putting it on it. You know, I had someone come in and try to troll me last night about Lisa Marie Presley. Those of you that don't know, she's been deleted. She's no longer with us. I did a live stream about that last night. But I had somebody try to troll me because I was literally the first content creator to talk about it. I was even one of the first people. I beat news outlets talking about it. So nonetheless, the point that I'm trying to make is that people might think that when I use the word sacrifice, again, that I'm just saying that. But no, this is what happened. And this is what happens in the industry. Okay. And this is a real thing. And I want to talk to you all about it and remind you all about it because we're coming up, almost 15 days. So we're roughly just, 2 days away or so from, a half a month going by. And no update, no news reports talking about, oh, we're still looking into this. No one's talking on social media. Nothing's going on, et cetera, et cetera. And like I said, we're having a pattern of pioneers get deleted. Okay. Someone also last night had the nerve to say about Lisa Marie Presley that, she's no icon or whatever. I'm like, she is legacy regardless. Through Elvis, through her father, she's automatically legacy. So that makes her an icon. Like, people don't understand how stuff works. All right. Gangsta Boo. She is no ifs, ands, or buts, queen crunk of the South. Like, she did it all. She brought it all. Trailblazer. We understand it. Now, regardless of how the industry works and, the whole satanic, demonic aspects, there's still a bigger issue going on. Because it's one thing if a person perhaps chooses that path, then they're exercising their free will at that time. But it's another thing when someone gets deleted, all right, against their free will. That's another question right there, and that's another issue. Okay, regardless of how we feel about the situation, justice still needs to be served. And we haven't had anything, we haven't heard anything, no updates, no suspects, no nothing. I mean, what do they really think? If these people get these bodies, do we really think they're just sitting there? Like, do you really think they just, oh, I got Lola Mitchell's body, let's just sit her there and I'm going on vacation and yada yada yada? Like, no. A lot of this research has already been done. Reports and all that has been done. They just choose not to release it to us and to the public. And especially if no one's asking questions and if no one's raising awareness and there's no buzz on social media, they're not going to say a word because they know that people forgot about it and it's not hot and it's not trending. They're on to the next celebrity deletion. See what I'm saying? And that's the perfect cover up. They always say no foul play, yet it don't make sense. You mean to tell me this woman had all this stuff going for her, right? Okay, y'all know she just put Glorilla on, Lotto, you know what I'm saying? She leading, setting up the path and the tempo for all of these newer artists, right? All these newer artists coming on, you heard Gangsta Boo in the background on one of the songs, FTCU or whatever it's, I believe that's what it's called, that Glorilla did. And, no telling, it might have been a collab. There was opportunities. Gangsta Boo had stuff in the works. It wasn't like she had nothing going on. So it's not like she would have been at the point where she wanted to take herself out. And I keep seeing this whole fentanyl. All right. There's something I want to show y'all. And I haven't forgot. I'm going to bring you on in just a second. All right. Deandra, I haven't forgot about you. I'm still going to bring you on. So I want to show y'all something else here because let me make sure this is the right. Here we go. I want to pull up this particular article and show y'all. And then we're going to get into like suspects and stuff. And then I'm going to bring one or two people on if you all want to be on the show. Meaning you can be on video. You can be just on voice, whatever you're able to do. I know it's in the morning. I know people at work. I know people don't probably even care about Gangsta Boo. I mean, after all, it's Friday the 13th. Maybe they're dealing with their own situations. But nonetheless, we're going to get into this. And for some of you wondering why I'm doing this, you may not believe this, you may not understand this. I've mentioned this before, and this may scare some people off. I can care less, okay? Because I'm being 100% honest and transparent with y'all. And this is my show. But Gangsta Boo, she had actually contacted me spiritually yesterday. I mean, it was like conversation and all. And it's one of the gifts that I actually have. And she wanted me to cover her story. And I just didn't get time yesterday because the weather was crazy and we were dealing with tornadoes and stuff. I had to come off of air. during my update about Gerard Carmichael at the Golden Globes and the Whitney Houston bad joke. I had tornadoes in the area, so I had to go off the air, and I didn't get the time I wanted to. But all day yesterday, and then Lisa Marie Presley had got deleted, so that took a precedent. But the point is, I was guided. She came to me. She wanted me to try to help keep awareness about her and keep her story going and keep us thinking and keeping us asking questions. So this is one of the many reasons why I'm doing this. Again, most people don't care. It ain't trending. It's not Lisa Marie Presley or somebody else. It ain't Stephen Twitch Boss or Takeoff or, all these other quote unquote, perhaps bigger artists, and nothing's wrong with covering them. But we need to spark a conversation to get some type of something going on. So I want to show y'all this article here, okay? Which you should now see on the screen. Okay, and we did hear about the statements, but there's some things I want to point out first, okay? So I'm going to scroll through here. This was back on the 3rd of January. Now, we understand about condolences. That's kind of self-explanatory. They always ask for condolences. That shouldn't be anything unexpected there. Any privacy requests, again, shouldn't be unexpected. So I want to kind of scroll down. You kind of understand this. Obviously, the parent didn't provide any further details. We kind of know that. Now, you can kind of see right here, she's throwing up the devil horns. Okay, that's not mistake the way that her hand is like that. They have to flash that when they're in the industry. I'm just saying, I went over that, and we understand this is another reason why sacrifices shouldn't be so far-fetched. I don't know why people be thinking, they be thinking that that's not the case. Okay, so now I want to scroll down, and okay, you got a couple of people, T Snow, they are paying, I guess, their condolences and their respects on their social media platforms to Gangsta Boo. Okay, now this is what I want to start explaining to you all, and then I'm going to start bringing DeAndrea Love on here and whoever else wants to get on here. Okay, because I've already brought this up before, and they're suspects, and I did the spirit session. Okay, and she came through, and she said, okay, she said family. Clearly came through and said family. I got that first video up. Y'all could go back and watch it. I'm not going to do a spiritual session right now. I'll kind of get back into that at a later date. But right now, I'm just going. I could utilize those tools right now. We could hear from her. I could use some other things. But again, I'm trying not to go there because I want new people to come in, perhaps see this, get a feel and understand. But I will be going there at some point in time. Just know. Because I'm going to bring you that spiritual side whether you like it or not. So this here says, now, Gangsta Boo's cause of deletion has not yet been revealed. I want to stress this. It has not been revealed, nor has it been confirmed. People are sparking rumors, or we could talk about why she ain't here, but we're really not talking about why she's not here. Okay? Now, once again, here we go. TMZ started this because they said an overdose was suspected. Okay? Suspected. Not confirmed. Suspected. Okay? And it's always some, oh, it was an overdose, or oh, it was this. Nonetheless, let me continue before I get into it. The outlet added that, the outlet being TMZ, added that on the night before her passing, the Where the Dollars At artist attended a local concert with her brother. Okay, we just heard that, right? She was at a concert prior to 8 Ball MJG concert, whatever. Anyway, within hours, her brother was allegedly hospitalized for an overdose, but recovered. Okay. Now, it says the article claimed. Here we go. Claims. Has it been confirmed? I want confirmations, not claims, not rumors, not, well, maybe because of this, it's got to be this. Where are the actual confirmations? Where are the updates? Okay, where are the updates from the brother? It was claimed a fentanyl-laced substance was discovered by the authorities. So has this actually been confirmed? Has this actually been verified? Where are the authorities? At the very least, they could at least say, well, we're still investigating the case, but Gangsta Boo's brother, was found to, have fentanyl in his system, et cetera, et cetera. Now, everybody ran with it because this was the rumor that was going out. Okay, and then you have Boosie come out, talking about fentanyl. Okay, and so here we go. We're getting things that perhaps throw us off the track of what's really going on. Okay, this is how this always works. There's always some decoy that comes right out the gate to throw us off the track. Y'all remember that with Stephen Twitch Boss? How his wife, Allison Holker, went down to the police station? Not called. Because, if you make a call about that, they're going to come out. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all to see some stuff. If you place a call about somebody being deleted to the police, they're going to come and respond and show up on your premises and or any location or locations that you report where whoever you're reporting that has been deleted, they're going to respond. However, someone knew how police works. Okay, this is how policing works. Told Allison, or Allison had the brilliant idea herself, to go to the police station, which buys more time at the hotel, buys time at her house, etc., etc. No one's going to come out. No one's going to investigate because after all, you've already called and you've already reported it, etc., etc. See, I'm trying to get y'all to think how they always do these decoys. So here we go. We have a perfect timing decoy where fentanyl was basically supposedly the reason why her brother got hospitalized. But that doesn't mean that Gangsta Boo was actually using this. It does not mean we can assume, well, it's her brother, she kicking it. She had the 8-ball, she had at the club with 8-ball, etc., etc. No, these are a lot of assumptions. Where's the toxicology reports? Where's the autopsy? We're assuming and we're running with this narrative. Okay? So let me continue. Boosie's talking about, oh yeah, too many people, last year they got deleted with fentanyl. Now, see, I want y'all to see this. So Boosie here did not specifically name anyone. Okay, and he ended his video saying his words were food for thought. Meaning this is just an idea. This is just a theory. But people started running with it because they's like, well, Boosie's coming out saying this and so saying this. Well, this has got to be it. Oh, her brother, fentanyl, so Gangsta Boo is kicking on her brother. It's got to be the same thing. Fentanyl does delete people. And no one's saying that fentanyl does not delete people, but there's more to this. Okay? Now, I want to kind of scroll down a little bit. It just talks about how Gangsta Boo rose to fame in the 90s. People still feel her influence. Glorilla. Got Lotto here in the A. The FTCU song. So it had Gangsta Boo in the background in the ad-libs. Y'all can hear. Y'all can check it out if y'all want. So you got Lotto here coming through. See, I don't know. She gave a shout out. She gave a shout out there. Obviously, Boosie here. I mean, I would play it, but I don't know if it's going to be any cursing, and it looks like they're going to be playing the song and stuff like that. So I really don't want to play the songs because then you get copyright strikes. But y'all could check this out. And I think, is that it with this article? Yeah. That's it with that article. So I wanted to kind of show y'all that right off the bat. At first, there's rumors about what happened. And we still don't truly know. So why are we almost 15 days later and we still have no suspects, no leads, no toxicology reports, no updates, no info, no nothing, just silence? Why is it that I'm the only one covering an update? How come no other content creators are pushing for this? Man, we should be pushing for updates with all these people. The only Gangsta Boo updates I've really seen is stuff about when she was alive, you know, things that took place then when she was with us, but not any updates as it relates to her deletion nor after the fact. And I want to tell y'all something. There was a message she shared with me. Okay, and then I'm going to get to the live chat and also bring some people on. There was a message she shared with me spiritually. Okay, and I know people might think I'm crazy for saying this. I don't care. Okay, it's one of the gifts that I have. And I've been through this, and I've been criticized. You know, people's like, oh, you know, that's the devil, da 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 da. I'm like, y'all are so ignorant, y'all don't understand. Y'all wouldn't even have the half of understanding. And if you're here and that's what you think, you might as well just go ahead and leave right now. Because it's going to be a lot more of this. And you're not changing my mind because I already know what's what and it's my purpose, etc., etc. And I don't have time to explain myself to everybody repeatedly when I've already done this over and over and over again. You see what my channel is about? Okay. I'm just saying. Let me put my name up here. Okay. Y'all see what my name says. So I'm going to bring you that spiritual aspects. But nonetheless, there was something that she shared with me. And one of the things that came through in the first video that I did here, she came through and spoke and said family. And that's what I was getting, meaning somebody close to her was the cause of the sacrifice, of the deletion. And it's always someone close. Let me tell you why it's always someone close. Because when you do a sacrifice, it's not somebody random that's way down the road, somebody you don't really know. It's got to be someone close to you that will knock you off. Because that's how you come up. That's how you receive something. It's not somebody far away. So who was close to Gangsta Boo at that time? I doubt it was her brother. Her brother was close, but her brother was hospitalized, supposedly for using fentanyl. So I don't really think it was her brother, although they could have slipped something through with her brother or use that as a narrative to perhaps give Gangsta Boo something. Give her fentanyl, perhaps. They also can use that narrative to cover up what really happened. And what Gangsta Boo really was sharing with me was that van. All we know is some mysterious creeper van, some white van that was there. Who was in that white van? Who, what, when, where, why, and how? And what I feel like it's the suspects in that van. And I feel like it's related to like Labelmates and deals tied into it, because generally that's what happens. It's one of two things. Either someone's about to come up off of your sacrifice, or if you are about to snitch and you said you're about to say too much or know too much, then they will also sacrifice you as well. That'll just be a convenient time. Oh, this person's about to release a book. You know, go think about P. Diddy and all the people there. That's another conversation. Whole Kim Porter scenario. You know, everybody was about to release a book as it relates to, you know, Diddy. They got knocked off, sacrificed, and then there's always a cover up. It's always a cover up, and the police are involved. And this is why we're not getting any updates. But, you know, we put two and two together. Sometimes people can get exposed and things come out. Okay? This is crazy. We still have no updates. No messages, no nothing. Somebody explain to me why that is the case. And all they always say is, well, no foul play, and that's all we got to say. You mean to tell me now all of a sudden the police, they ain't working on it? They're done with their work and their investigations? How come we're not being told that? At least with the Steve and Twitch boss scenario, they came right out from day one, literally the first day after his deletion, and said, open case, closed case. We're done. We're done, son. So they came out and said that. They came out and said that, at least with Twitch. But all these other cases, they don't say nothing. They just leave y'all hanging. Did anybody ever think about that? What are they doing all this time? They could at least say, we have an update to the case. You're still researching. Y'all know they like to cover stuff all the time on repeat, right? But we get no updates with these celebrities. Think about it. Let me check the live chat, and then I'm going to give y'all a chance to come on here. That's crazy. What's up, Balloon Davis? She said her child's father got deleted on New Year's Day in 2020, and she still doesn't know what really happened to him. His mother says natural causes. See, like, people like to sweep their dirt under the rug. And this is why y'all wonder why deletions are so prevalent, not even just among celebrities, but regular people, because people are getting away with this stuff. Because nobody's truly researching and providing evidence and putting things and holding these people accountable. So they like, man, I can get away with everything. They're not even going to cover updates on the story. They're not going to investigate this. Everybody get quiet. Y'all know when deletions happen. Everybody get quiet. They go, I ain't seen nothing. You ask around. Nobody know anything. Nobody seen nothing. No cameras. No footage. No nothing. You can't tell me nobody saw nothing. It was New Year's with Gangsta Boo. It was New Year's. We talking about Gangsta Boo. She known in the community. That's why I showed you that clip from her friend. She known in the Haven. You know what I'm saying? She always in the Haven. She always in that community. That's just like me. I'm known out here in my community. Out here in the A. Oh, I'm known around here in this community. And it's like something happened to me. Nobody seen nothing. Nobody know nothing. Man, they'll send out the cavalry if something happened to me. I'm talking about all types of people be coming through. Police, fire, medical, educators, celebrities, regular people in the community, etc., etc. I'm saying this because I'm trying to give y'all a scenario, and this is New Year's. You don't think Gangsta Boo will have none of this? Nobody saw nothing. Nobody knows anything. We're 15, basically, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We're 15 days out. No news reports, no nothing. Yeah, see, exactly. Funky G83 says, who was driving a white van in the video? I'm going to tell you, Gangsta Boo came to me, and I believe it's her Labelmates. And y'all know how I talk about stuff, how, DJ Paul was the very first one to report Gangsta Boo not being here, okay? Let's check out a couple things real quick. I'm gonna pull up. Let's pull this up real quick, and then I'm gonna get y'all on the screen. Get y'all in the participation here. This is crazy. Okay, this is DJ Paul from 36 Mafia. This is DJ Paul's Instagram. Now obviously he knew about Lisa Marie. He shared the news about that. And this is actually a song. I'm chilling heavy. Okay, I definitely don't want to have that playing. He's actually showing a video clip. So I really don't want to bring that up because, copyright. So if y'all come back later and that little part's clipped out of the video, you understand why. I think people are just Lil Jon's like, man, we was just together 3 weeks ago. Rest well, Queen. Crazy ball. Yeah, they like posting. This is crazy, y'all. It's just, I don't really see much here. But this is on DJ Paul's Instagram. Does he have another? Let me see. Does he have another, he's got Twitter. Let's see if he got anything about Twitter. And what I'm saying is, here's what's suspect. And let me tell y'all about the pattern of sacrifice before I bring y'all on. What you'll generally find is someone will come through. I don't know why stuff is running slow, y'all. It be like that sometimes when I be covering these live streams. I don't know why it's taking forever for his Twitter account to load. Like, what in the world? I don't know what's going on. Just want to see if he said anything. So he got this picture from January 1st, the same one we saw on his IG. But I don't see nothing else. Yeah, I don't see nothing else. Okay, so nothing there, nothing on his IG. Let's see, he got YouTube. Let's just see. I'm about to get to something real quick, and I'm gonna bring y'all on the air with me. Okay, so here we go on YouTube. Let me stop that because I don't want nobody to. I don't see nothing here with. Let's look. Let's check videos and let's check live. I don't see nothing with Gangsta Boo. Okay, yeah, that's a year ago. Nothing with Gangsta Boo. Let's look at his live real quick. Okay, so he don't go live on here. He just posts his videos. All right, y'all see that? No lie. So there's nothing here. Let's see. Does he have any other? Nope. So Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Okay, nothing here. Let's check. I probably should have just did it. You know what? Forget it. I'll just do it this way. Let's check. Let's just take a look at this. I could have just pulled this up directly, but whatever. It's here on the screen. So let's look at Juicy J. All right. Let's go to his IG, right? It's supposed to be his IG. So let's see. Okay, so he got this one picture here with Boo. I just want to see if there's anything else prior to it. Nope. All right, let's see. I see LaChat coming through. I'm gonna check her out. So LaChat was like Gangsta Boo's not real biological sister, but like sister. And y'all see what Gangsta Boo is throwing up here. Y'all see devil horns once again. Okay, she's showing allegiance, so we knew her time was going to be up. And yes, I talked about that before, but the bigger issue is that nobody has heard anything, and this keeps validating what I'm trying to say, and I'm about to make another point that's going to validate it even more. Y'all see the devil horns. Okay, so she was up for sacrifice. That's what they do. I mean, after all, her nickname was the devil's daughter. Mrs. Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho. Don't act like you ain't never heard that type of vernacular before. You heard crunk music, that's what it is. So nothing really with Juicy J. Let's see LaChat. Most people didn't even know who LaChat was. This might have been let's see. That's Gangsta Boo and LaChat right next to her. Nigga, your boy Crunchy Black, DJ Pop. See? Did y'all see the devil horns? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see the devil horns just in that post? Did y'all see that? I don't know. It's an IG clip and I don't have it saved, so I can't really run it back. What I want, okay, it should start back playing. I want y'all to watch. Just keep your eyes. I'm gonna circle it, right? Watch your boy over here. He's gonna throw up. There it is. DJ Paul throwing up the devil horns. Okay. So it's just, this is just crazy, man. It's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. Let me. I'm just gonna look at one other thing real quick. Let me just check out. Okay, yeah, is this before? No, she's paying tribute. Okay, so she's still paying tribute. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot of posts between them two. I'm just kind of scrolling, seeing something. Okay, and then it kind of go back. Like I said, a lot of people don't know who LaChat is. Y'all don't know about that LaChat? So anyway, that's I guess enough there. All right. What I'm going to do is I want to say something, and then I'm gonna give y'all a chance to come on here and say something. Okay. So one thing that I want to say, and I guess I'm gonna leave this comment back on there. One thing I want to say is with all of these label mates, now you see them in pictures and video, they hanging out, they kicking it together. Oh, we family. Oh, we together. Oh, we this. Oh, we that. Right? How come none of them are pressing for updates? How come we don't hear nothing about any of them pressing for updates? Why am I the only one caring more than her own label mates, her supposedly family? Like, yeah, they might show pictures. Yeah, I miss you. Yeah, I miss you. But you mean to tell me they ain't using their voice and their platforms, all the money, all the power, all the fame, all the fortune, all the influence they got, all the access they got to the movers and shakers to make things happen? To be like, yo, what happened to Boo? Somebody got some updates? Nah, everybody quiet. Like, oh yeah, that's what the narrative is. That's because everybody on the same page. That's how it worked with a sacrifice. They know what time it is before it happens. They go in before it actually happens. Everybody on the same page. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You understand? You understand? You understand? You understand? They do this. Everybody be on the same page. So when it happened, everybody walking with their head down. Nah, I ain't seen none. I ain't seen none, officer. No, Gangsta? Nah, I don't know. Last time I seen her was like a couple weeks ago. Nah, I don't know. Everybody don't know. But yet, we got this van here that got no windows on it. Okay? And that's the van that housed the suspects. And I feel like with them suspects, it was somebody that had motive here. And I generally say, these people be quick to come out and say, hey, this is what happened, right? So-and-so ain't here. They got deleted. But you don't hear none of them fighting for justice. This is the same thing I brought up with Twitch's wife, with Allison, and I've been bringing this up with a lot of people. All these people care so much and they're there. Man, you be tearing things up left and right. You want to talk about tear the club up? Could tear the club up. Since we talking about tearing stuff up, man, I be tearing the club up. Trying to... That's one of their hits, one of 3 6 Mafia's hits. I be tearing the club up, trying to find out what happened to Boo. If I was really a label mate, unless it was a sacrifice, okay? And this was ordered. Do you see where I'm going here? We still have no updates, no suspects, no potentials, no reports, no nothing. We just have silence. And that's a pattern. When there's silence, that's what you want to watch out for. That's usually a flag, a huge red flag of a sacrifice. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this very quickly. All right, if you're still here, DeAndrea Love, I'm going to share a link with the chat. Y'all can jump up on this thing, okay? Hey, Elaine, what's going on? What's up, the keeper? Hey, Denise, exactly. It's crazy. Why is it that all of a sudden all these people just, oh, they was here. Oh, yeah. See, they're pushing this narrative. Y'all got to stop and think. See, before they were able to use COVID, and I said the C word, they were able to use COVID for population control. So y'all forget about that. Y'all remember the Georgia Guidestones? And then now even, see what they've been doing is getting rid of evidence. So all of a sudden the Georgia Guidestones gets knocked down. Been there for I don't know how long. Nickname, AKA the American Stonehenge. Look at what okay, let me show y'all something. I got to educate y'all real quick. Let me show y'all something. I just got to break this down. I don't have a lot of time. Okay, let me just put this on. It's about the Georgia Guidestones. I've been there. I've got pictures of me there on my IG. Okay, let me see. Speaking of, I put pictures up. Let me see if I still have them handy. So I went there. I've seen this place for myself. not just, rumoring, speculating, etc., etc. I don't know if I have it up on my IG or if I put, here we go. I do have one on my IG here. I just kind of want to show y'all a little something. Okay, so let me put this on the screen real quick. All right, because this is serious, y'all. I'm not covering this. I'm not screwing around. I'm not playing around. Okay, and I'm about to bring DeAndrea Love on in just a second. I want to show y'all something. This is not a game. This is not a joke here. I don't think a lot of people care. All right, so this is my IG right here. And this is when I had visited the Georgia Guidestones. And y'all can see that right here, so it's written in the world's most popular languages on each of the stones. And you see they got basically what would be considered the 10 commandments here. Now, people have noticed this divine light that showed up in the picture, and this is why I posted this. That showed up on my picture. There was no light here. Also, you see this rainbow down here. Okay, that's signs of divinity. That's signs of angel and all types of things. And this is why I speak out on this. Because, we hear talking about, oh, God, shine down on me. We're here some literal proof. And if there was other pictures that I will show you, this wasn't in no other pictures. Okay? So I just kind of want to show you, I've been there with the Georgia Guidestones. Now, speaking of which, let's put this on the screen real quick just so y'all can see. Okay, so let me scroll down. As y'all can see, these are the new 10 commandments. It's been around for a moment. Okay, look at what the first commandment is here. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. 500 million? And y'all wonder why these deletions are just taking place? They got to find a reason to knock people off and get away with it. COVID, the pandemic was a good reason. And now here we are, we're out of the pandemic. So they got to come up with something else. And now they're pushing this mental health narrative that, oh, you've got to have, everyone is struggling with mental health. They're just ODing and they're just stressed out and they're just deleting themselves, right? So that people don't question when you start having these mass deletions. Y'all remember the movie Bird Box by Sandra Bullock? Everybody was just dropping like flies. Yeah, when they start having people drop like flies, nobody will question. It's like, oh yeah, they just deleted themselves. Mental health, they OD. Oh yeah, there's no foul play. They're prepping us and desensitizing us for a mass elimination. And y'all see what one of their agendas are. Okay, you see what it says down here, and then I'm gonna bring on a guest here. It says we must massively reduce the Earth's population in harmony with Mother Earth. Okay, we must manage the remaining people's abilities to reproduce, creating a pseudo-evolutionary system of survival of the fittest. Okay, that's what number 2 means. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Number 3, unite humanity with a living new language. Here we go. Turn back God's order of man to pre-Tower or Babel times. See, y'all wonder why they kick God out of everything, right? Y'all wonder why all these people are atheists and people are God and spirituality, and I don't want to hear that. Just give me the information. I don't want to talk about nothing spiritual. You're triggering me. You can hear the demons coming out of them. Okay? There's a reason for that. They don't want nobody thinking spiritually. They don't want nobody getting no connection from the Most High. They don't want nobody seeking the Most High. They just want everybody to be devil worshipers, demons, be deaf, blind, stupid, dumb, etc., etc. And they can drink the Kool-Aid, follow the narrative. Nobody will question it. Bear the hand out. Be a sheeple. See, there's a whole host of things tying in here. Okay? And I could go through the rest of it. I have this on the screen, but I want to go ahead and bring on one of the people here in the live chat. All right. So let me go ahead and make this happen. We're going to take this off the screen. Go ahead and do it like this. See if I can get us like this. So you're on the screen, DeAndrea.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? What's going on?
I'm great. I'm great.
I'm so glad to have you on here. Please, you have the floor. I mean, literally, let her rip. What do you have to say about any of this? What do you have to share with us? It is, you got it. You got the mic. You got the floor.
Okay. Well, first off, I want to introduce myself again. I'm DeAndrea Love. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. And Gangsta Boo has been one of my favorite female rappers ever since she came out back in 1994. And
Same here.
I am very sad to hear that she transitioned. And basically everything about the situation is just fishy to me. When I saw a little news clip about what happened to her, the way they even spoke on it, it was just fishy reporters, and everyone around the whole situation. Because like you mentioned, all her family, all her close friends should be fighting for justice for her. It doesn't make no sense that nobody is saying nothing. And it's just like hush hush on everything. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Oh gosh. Yes. So breaking news. Sorry to interrupt, but it wouldn't be a Friday the 13th unless we get news about some deletion, and I don't know if it's gonna come through. Now I know people like, oh, he old. That's just what happened, and I'm gonna have to just pull the actual article up on here and have it in the background. But somebody else just literally got deleted, and I knew it was coming. Because it is Friday the 13th. And again, what does the 1 and the 3 add up? It adds back up to the 4 that I've been talking about. That number of 4 and that pattern of 4. This is crazy. I'm just going to put this on the screen just so that y'all can see. Just so people know I'm not making it up. And again, I know people's like, oh, he old. I'm like, it's besides the point. The timing is impeccable. So I just want to show y'all, this is breaking news. I know we're talking about Gangsta Boo, but I just want you all to see, and we're going to get back in it as well. Y'all can see that I'm not making this up. Let me see. I'm going to pull up just one of these news articles here. Okay, y'all see it's January 12th. And I know people are like, oh, he old. He old. But it's just the timing is impeccable. Why today? Why now? Just why? Why are they even reporting this? And then what is up with this? If it was December 20th, then why are they talking about this now? Why is this being reported now? And I actually just really read this. Why is this even being reported? There's no updates. I'm just trying to see. There's no updates. They're just talking about, yeah, there's no updates like, oh, well, this happened. Why are they even reporting this? This makes no sense. Just them reporting it is ritualistic in nature.
Right.
I just want to show y'all, people be thinking we're making this stuff up. But yeah, back to Gangsta Boo. That I'm going to be employed for a very long time at this rate. Y'all, I'm not going to be out of a job for a long time. And I'm not happy to say that. That is laughter out of ridiculousness. This is just crazy. But back to Gangsta Boo, like DeAndrea was just saying, like I've been saying, like a lot of you have thought and perhaps also said, why isn't DJ Paul be like, yo, you mean to tell me he ain't got nobody in the street? See, we talking about the trap, the hood, the block, the ghetto, whatever you want to say. These people are connected. They're known. Gangsta Boo is known in the community. You mean nobody go cuckoo? Nobody can't do no call or something like that. Nobody seen them. Nobody heard nothing. Nobody on the inside. Nobody on the outside. See, generally when people quiet like that, that's an inside job, aka a sacrifice, and it's someone close. Who is close to Gangsta Boo, or who would have a motive? I don't think it's LeChat, because she ain't really doing nothing. She just chilling. Could it be something connected to Glorilla's career? I mean, possibly. Because, you know, it's been said she's like the new, well, she's not actually Gangsta Boo, but she's kind of embodying that spirit. Here we go. Those spirits be jumping bodies. I told y'all they are walking corpses when they do these satanic rituals. So could it be that that spirit now wants to live through Glorilla, who's younger, you know, like they're younger and better? We keep getting, you know, the next generation keeps getting better and better. That's how it's supposed to go. Evolution, people. So could it be that? And could it been related? Well, she wasn't necessarily there, but that she was tied into it somehow. I mean, there's possibilities. I don't think Lotto would be involved, because it was just more so of a collab of like the women in the South. I'm not feeling that. I'm not sniffing that, picking up on it. I'm not saying there was no ounce of benefit at all, but I doubt that she's suspect. But what keeps pointing to me is that van. No one knows who's in that van, and people can stage things and make things look like stuff. Okay, people act like they watch movies. They act like they've never seen Lifetime before. Like, I'm a dude. I'm a masculine dude, and I've seen Lifetime. I mean, obviously, because of my wife and women around, I've seen it. But the point that I'm making is people act like they've never seen movies, Netflix, never read books, never heard stories, never seen these things happen. People set stuff up and stage stuff up when they got time to do it. You know, people watching out. It was planned. Somebody might be quiet, watching out. You know, they do. Y'all, I'm gonna break this down like Fast and the Furious. Y'all remember the first Fast and the Furious, how they had people with the radios. Same radios that the police use. They sitting down at one end of the street, another end of the street. They watching the street, watching the block, keeping everything blocked off, telling, hey, you got to turn around, you got to go. Allow them to do their dirt, do whatever it is they need to do. In the movie, it was racing, and that was depicting on a real thing. That's how they at least used to do back in the day. I mean, that was years ago. We talking about the OG Fast and the Furious, number one. We ain't talking about what they doing now. But same thing goes here with Gangsta Boo. You mean to tell me I didn't slide through, block things off, set it up, pay people, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, go do what they need to do, because this is a part of the deal. And that's why it's already planned. Be like, okay, yeah, let me release this. Boo, we miss you. Man, Boo, you missed. How come you still ain't following up? All these people not following up. Where are all these spouses? Like, back to Twitch. Where's his wife following? Oh, I miss you, baby. It should be tears. It should be, I miss you, baby. I got people on Instagram right now that I can share on the screen who's lost. I got wives that are now widows, and they lost their husbands, and their husbands was known in the community. I can go put it up right now, and you can see from the moment it happened all the way through and through to this day, still posting, still honoring, you know, their husband's name, still showing. And these are for reasons that we know about. So there's no question about what happened. You mean to tell me there's questions here and it's, come on. And then no signs of previous mental illness. So I'm painting this picture. You know, there was no sign. Gangsta Boo, something don't make sense with this whole fentanyl thing, because her brother was in the hospital for fentanyl. So why would she, I don't know, see like, oh, well, she was blazing one up. It was lace. Nah, y'all got to stop and think for a second. If your brother is in the hospital for fentanyl, and you potentially about to blaze or light up or whatever it is you're going to do, consume, we'll just say consume the exact same thing, you might be like, wait a minute, it might be some of this in mine.
Right.
I mean, come on now. Does anybody have brains here? Or is it just me and DeAndrea? You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all here, or should I say all of y'all really here in the chat?
I don't mean to cut you off, but you already know that she wouldn't do that. Especially if she saw that her brother went through what he went through. She wouldn't just do that. She would know not to take it, you know, just like you said. So evidently it's some foul play stuff going on.
crazy. I'm going to tell y'all and remind everyone here why this matters and why I shouldn't be the only one with an update video. Now, no, I share the screen all the time. I can sit up here and put on the screen and go ahead, Google Gangsta Boo. I can put in the D word. I can put in the S word. I can put all types of words related to her being deleted, her no longer here. And you'll see nobody's cover updates. The only videos are, oh yeah, this is what happened. These were, and you got them clickbait videos, her last 24 hours and the last conversation, but nobody's talking about what's going on. I should be the only one doing these updates. And let me explain why this matters. You might not care about Gangsta Boo. You might not know who Gangsta Boo is. But let me tell you what's going to happen. If we allow them to get away with this and all these others, they're going to be feeling froggy. See, they're testing this out on the market right now. We're the market. And they can get away with famous people. We're nobodies. We're nobodies. We didn't make these sacrifices, and we're not in the system, in the industry with them. We're not in the circle. So if they can knock off people in the circle and it's connected, you and me and all of us and your family members and friends, man, we're expendable all day long. And then now they can apply the same format to me, to you, to Deandra, to everybody here in the chat, everyone coming to watch, and people that's not even going to come and click on this video and watch this live stream. And then we're going to have this mass increase of deletions. And then they have this narrative, mental health, mental health, mental health. Okay, so everybody in the world just losing it, right? Everyone has no will to live anymore. Is that what they're trying to push? And you notice we have this narrative also being pushed by people that aren't even medical professionals or have no background of guiding. I mean, even me, I'm not a medical professional, but I'm a life coach. I do consulting, guiding, healing. I've had thousands of appointments. I at least have an ounce of validity here, at least an ounce. So if I speak on this, my opinion is respected. I've spoken on this with actual medical professionals and experts. And I understand their perspective as well. I'm going to apply that. So like a lot of this agenda, this is what they want everyone to think. Well, everyone's crazy. Everyone's stressed out. Everyone's losing it. So they're consuming all these things and they're doing these things because they have no will to live and they don't want to be here. Y'all, I'm going to say one of the most, I don't want to say necessarily the most bottom comments because I could have one of the top comments that I could say. But even if it was just for me to put out more content on YouTube, I don't want to take myself out. That's one of the, I don't want to say it's like an absolute bottom of importance. Now, I didn't even get into my own life, family, my connection with the Most High. I didn't even get into all of that. But if it's just for me to put out content, I don't want to delete myself. The same thing goes to these people. Gangsta Boo had stuff that she was about to do in the works. All these people had stuff in the works. It's not like they didn't have nothing going on. They had things in the works, y'all. Twitch had things in the works. All these things. Takeoff had things in the works. I could keep going on. Lisa Marie Presley, she just released the Elvis movie. You don't think that was going to help her and her career have a resurgence? Same pattern. All of us got things in the works. We're striving. We're working. We have plans. It is a new year. We have goals that we're trying to achieve. We want to achieve. It don't make sense for people to just come up missing. And see, they're pushing this fentanyl narrative because they need something to go off that will be believable. They got to make it somewhat believable for the sheeple that's asleep. So you have fentanyl, you have mental health, and then you have the jab. That's the narrative for the sheeple. Oh, it's the vaccine that's doing it. Yeah, I said the V word. It's the vaccine. And I've already debunked that because why is it that all these celebrities are getting deleted and not a mass full of average individuals? Millions of people globally. Y'all, like, people wake up. People took the vaccine globally. We ain't even just talking about the U.S. here. It would be a global extinction that's supposed to be aligned with the Georgia Guidestones, the 10 Commandments. 500 million, that'd be an easy way to do it. How come we not hearing about all these mass cardiac arrests from people who took the jab? Why is it just celebrities? And why is the timing impeccable? Can someone please answer that question and provide evidence? And no one can. And that's why that whole jab scenario has been debunked. But that's what they want you to believe, so you don't question it. Well, it's because of the jab. Oh, well, And then you're going to spout confusion and spout misinformation because the jab don't even do that anyway. That's a whole nother conversation. And certain people have certain conditions. They take certain medications. It's so much more to it. It's just you take the jab and then all of a sudden you have cardiac arrest. You don't know what people be going on. And then, like, y'all, when people say this, they don't think. And I get it. You might be anti, jab. That's fine. That's your prerogative, Bobby Brown. But to say that this is the reason why these celebrities are dropping, okay, now I'm going to go into fentanyl. The same thing, that's the drug of choice. Let's use fentanyl. Everybody's on it. Everybody's doing it. If they're doing it, why is it that conveniently, with the timing, all of a sudden it get deleted? Now, yes, if you use a drug of that caliber, yes, it can lead to a deletion. I'm not saying that at all, that it won't lead to a deletion. But it's just suspect that, all of a sudden they've been using it, using the same supply. They've been using it. See, here's another reason. So if it even was connected to fentanyl, who changed up the supply? Why is it all of a sudden? And again, we just talked about this, about if you see your brother in the hospital the same day, we ain't even talking about down the road. Your brother's in the hospital the same day. Why you gonna blaze up one? You ain't gonna be thinking about that anyway. See, some stuff don't add up. No comments from her label mates. Nobody seen nothing in the community. It's New Year's. Come on, y'all. New Year's Eve. Celebrity New Year's Eve. Nobody seen nothing. I seen people with my neighbors and friends and people I ain't even thinking twice about. I saw who came over, know what vehicles, seeing this, and I don't even care to look. But that stuff be in your face because everybody making moves for the most part. Come on, make it make sense, people. Somebody, please make it make sense. And why we have no autopsy, no toxicology report, no updates, no witnesses, nobody seen nothing. But it's not foul play. Might not be foul play because everybody that's saying it's not foul play may have something to benefit. Remember, we're talking about evil people. We've seen the devil horns. Folks be in it. You can't be deceived by their image. The devil's a deceiver. Lucifer morning star looks bright like the sun. The most beautiful angel before he got casted out of heaven. It's going to look beautiful. These people look beautiful. And they look like this and they look like that. Now, I'm saying this to make a point. You really think these people are angels and they're telling the truth? If they're aligning themselves with the devil, why would they tell the truth? What do they stand for that? That goes against their ways. They got to tell a lie. See, there's many ways to look at this. And it's all about where them dollars at. Where them dollars at? Money make the world go round. Payola, you can pay a lot of stuff. Funding things in the community. People get quiet. I'm just, and Lindsay's saying something here. She says it's not helping that our borders wide open to allow all the drugs in. I mean, do y'all see there's a bigger issue here going on? All this stuff is easily coming in. They're allowing this to go on because they want it to go on. So they have a reason to say, hey, let's pass these laws and let's do this. Let's shift money here. Everybody's in on it, y'all. Everyone's in on it. What's up, showing off into you? Checking the chat real quick. Elaine, you said, was that the reason for his deletion? I missed your comment at the time. Who are you referring to? Can you specify? I don't want to assume. And then I can elaborate on that. None of this stuff is helping. And I'm just surprised, especially with that situation. Maybe if it was another celebrity here that we lost or an influencer or whatever, maybe it'd be a little bit different. But she had people on the ground People knew her. People moved for her. She had people in other states that would move, especially all through the South. Somebody saw something. And somebody saw that van. You mean tell me nobody tried to follow the van? You know what I'm saying? If it was legit, nobody would need to hide. They could hide everything in that van, be gone. Nobody would see it and blend in and just disappear out of sight. Nobody's tracking the van. No one's trying to find where it went, who it was registered to, etc. So, like, there's so many ways that this can be investigated easily. Like, why am I the only one coming up with these leads? I'm not an officer. They got all the tools. They can run this. They can do all this. Nothing. Just silence. But you know, it's no foul play, so there's no reason for us to do that. So just remember, when stuff like this comes up with you and me and our family members and our friends and our lovers and our children, etc., remember, just remember that, because that's what they're going to push. Nobody seen nothing. There was no foul play. Hopefully y'all get the word out about this, because I really hope I'm not going to be the only one covering updates on this. And I plan on doing updates with other people too. It's just been so many people leaving us. I can't even get that. There's just one more today, and the day is young. Can't even say the night is young. The day is young. It's Friday the 13th. It's probably going to be some more. You got to get that sacrificial energy, especially on a ritualistic day like today. Friday the 13th. Y'all know what kind of energy that brings? Shouldn't take rocket science to figure that one out. It's similar to like Halloween. It's one of the days where the veil between the land of the living that we're in and the land of the dead that a lot of people have crossed over and that they're at is the thinnest. There's a lot of things can move forward spiritually today. But what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a, little small content creator. I don't know. I'm not out there like them. I didn't make any sacrifices. And how many more celebrities have to come out and risk their lives to tell you that sacrifices take place? I've shown Kanye. I've shown Lil Mo. There's a couple of other people. I might just have to make like a compilation of all of them speaking out about sacrifices. And I'm just going to have to put that video up. And then hopefully people can see when they come and start trolling, like, they don't do that. I'm like, here, go to this video. These are all these people that's in the industry and they talk about sacrifice. Now, a lot of them that were going to come out and talk about it have been deleted themselves. So that's why you don't hear anything. And they also have a situation where they're sworn into secrecy. That's a part of the rituals that they do. And they literally, I'll have to pull up the document. They will literally cut out your tongue, like literally, if push comes to shove. But instead of doing that, that's too messy. So they just go ahead and delete you, because everybody believes, oh, it was a drug overdose. Oh yeah, it was they had mental health issues. Yeah, that's why they're not hearing it. And they can make up whatever story they want. All of this stuff, Lindsay says Scientology is involved too. Absolutely, all this stuff, y'all. Christianity, Scientology, atheism, Wiccan, Buddhism. I mean, all religions, all things, everything is involved. It does not matter. It does not matter. New Age, I don't care what it is. They're all involved. They're everywhere. The all-seeing eye on the dollar bill. Everywhere, people. Everywhere. Everything, every church, every religion. I mean, not like some of the smaller ones, that's a different story. But what I'm saying, especially these bigger organizations, and they're connected, these bigger establishments, etc., you got to pay to play. You pay with souls. That's how you feed the beast. Even these big pastors, they got their time. They better live it up now. Playing with God, that's a double whammy. You playing with God, potentially misguiding a lot of souls, a lot of people, and you pledged allegiance to the devil. Wouldn't be me. I told you I used to work at a mega church. Worked there. I was employed for like 2 years. I've seen things. I've known things. I had access to things that average people won't. average people will never see. I've seen all types of stuff, documents, money, transactions, conversations, you name it. I've seen it with other gospel celebrities and, pastors and people. Man, it's conferences. Man, they got conferences that'll go on that'll tell you how to get a Cadillac out of your congregation. Like a lot of these pastors, and I'm not making this up, they will fly in, go to these groups, these meetings, these conferences, and this is what they got. Instead of Cadillac, that's what it was back in the day. Get that lack. Now, you got to get that Rolls Royce, get that RR, be like DJ Paul with the RR. You know what I'm saying? I need to get an RR tattoo right here. I'm slipping. Where my tats at? But, they want to push the Rolls Royce or Maybachs and, all this other stuff. They literally tell you how to get that. Get these G6, whatever it is, G7, whatever model planes, high-end model planes, high-end stuff. They literally have conferences, and this is church, y'all. So if this is taking place in church, what do you think is taking place in gangsta music, thug music, trap music, crunk music, whatever vernacular you want to use, lit music? I guess that's what they're calling that, lit music or something else. This is not far-fetched. And again, where is DJ Paul? Where is Juicy J? I mean, especially them, they got the power. LeChat, she kind of just there. Some of these people, they're a little smaller on the totem pole, but those two are up there. What's Crunchy Black? What's Crunchy Black hitting the streets? He's supposed to be out there on the block. He ain't seen nothing, he ain't heard nothing. Come on, Crunchy Black. Where y'all at? This ain't nothing but love, but where y'all at? Where's the updates? Y'all, I know somebody heard something. Somebody knows something. Unless all y'all guilty. It's got to stop, y'all. And the only thing we can possibly do about it is be as vocal and active as we can while we can. Because we don't know if stuff's going to change in the future and we can't even talk about this stuff publicly. Who knows? May not be the case, but we don't know what the future's going to bring. So while we can, we better try to do what we can before this thing get way down the road and get completely out of control. Because you know how things go. Once they get out of control, there's no stopping it. And it's already seeming like it's out of control now because look at all the deletions taking place with this year with celebrities. Where's the common folk getting deleted? It seems like the news stories now have shifted. Y'all remember that last year, it was more so like regular people. We hear about kids and shootings and all types of stuff. And I'm not saying it's not still occurring. People get deleted left and right all day long. The statistics, every second or every couple seconds, someone here and here, is getting deleted. I'm not saying it's not happening. But why is it all of a sudden it's this acceleration of celebrities? All taking place right now during Mercury in retrograde. All the spiritual stuff. Mercury in retrograde? What's that? Yeah. That's going to keep going on to the 18th. And then you're going to have the shadow period that takes place all the way up to February the 7th. Are they trying to capitalize on things spiritually? And the Chinese calendar hasn't quite started yet with the new year and a couple of other calendars around the world. So people don't think about these things. I do. I know about it. Many of you do know about it too. And we've got to get the word out. And we've got to keep all of these people keep talking. Hey, you heard anything about Gangsta Boo? You heard anything about Twitch? Whoever, Lisa Marie Presley, whoever. You heard anything about Big Scar? What happened to Big Scar? Whoever you're into, it doesn't matter. You might not be into rappers, that's fine. But whoever you're into, people get deleted left and right. Heard anything about Ed H? Anything updated about her? And, any stories? Whitney Houston, Bobby. The list is endless. Pick someone. Ask someone. People don't care. But you best believe and I'm not speaking anything up. I don't want anything to happen to anybody. But I'm just saying theoreticals. If something were to happen to any of us, any of our family members, any of our friends, any of our co-workers, any of our classmates, neighbors, the list goes, the guy or the gal at the convenience store where we frequent, whatever it is. I don't care where it is, where we go, what you do. What if it was them? What if it was you? You want people to keep your memory alive, at least till we figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And then you can rest in peace. These souls can't rest. They can't rest while all this stuff is going on. I mean, there's a percentage of rest just through a technicality, but they can't truly rest for multiple reasons besides of the allegiance or the allegiance with the devil and the things that they've done. But there's a bigger reason. They even though somebody realizes what's going on, they still like, they want justice. They want to clap back. They like, look, you ain't getting away with this. I've been executed, huh? Yeah, I'm coming for you. Call it hauntings, call it whatever you want. But they want some type of justice to be served. And that's the least that they're owed. Because they didn't choose to be deleted. They might have chosen to go to hell or heaven or whatever it is that, you know, a person wants to believe in. But they didn't choose to be sacrificed. So, this... See, look at what Elaine said. You probably already seen this, DeAndrea. Elaine says, exactly, Crunchy Black was out here doing interviews on everybody's channels, talking about other celebrities getting deleted in the music industry. Exactly. So if he's such an advocate, this is what I'm talking about, and this is what I want people to see. He's such an advocate, right? Such an advocate for deletions. You ain't going hard in the paint for Boo? Man, there will never be another Gangsta Boo. Can't no... I don't care how lyrically gifted a person is, there will never be another Gangsta Boo. Like, she was a once in a lifetime type individual. You know, you got some artists, since we're talking about music, they can be duplicated. Gangsta Boo, even Glorilla is bringing that swag. She ain't Gangsta Boo. Gangsta Boo got like, I don't know, it's like everybody that has that it factor. She just had that it factor. There'll never be another Gangsta Boo. So, I mean, where's Crunchy Black, man? All them songs, all them years, all that grind. I remember when they was back with the Mystic Styles before they even blew up. I remember the first Tear the Club Up. Like the hood Tear the Club Up before the radio version of Tear the Club Up came out, when they did the updated. And then they cleaned it up. I remember the real Tear the Club Up. When Bone Thugs was with them, Playa Fly. See, y'all know nothing about it. See, I know about all this stuff. I used to be in the industry. I went all the way out there where I signed and sold my soul, but I was there. All it took was for me to sign, and I'm glad I didn't. I used to want to rap with 3 6 Mafia back in the day. It was back in the day. We talk about the 90s and all this stuff. It was back in the day. I was a whole lot younger then. But the point that I'm just trying to make is, they ain't saying nothing. That's a cover-up when nobody talking. There's all types of threats, money involved, resources. Ain't nobody saying nothing. This is sad. This is sad. She does not deserve this. None of these people deserve this. None of these people deserve to just be thought that they did something foolish and that's why they're not here. Because, you know, that's the story that, oh, you know, Gangsta Boo and all, you know, she just OD, you know, when, you know, she about that life, that thug trap life, that satanic life, that devil horn life, you know, that's what they do. You know, that's what they do. Y'all know who I'm talking like. You know, Gangsta Boo. This is what they do in the community. All that violence, all that drugs. I just can't have my children, you know, partaketh in that music. Oh, gosh. Y'all know who I'm trying to depict. Y'all put 2 and 2 together. You put 2 and 2 together. None of these people deserve this. To have their name remembered that they deleted themselves for doing something foolish. I just, please do not tell me okay. I was just about to say, I'm like, man, if I get another breaking news about somebody that's just not, okay. Luckily it's not. Like, Y'all, I'm starting to get like I get like annoyed now. Every time I see an update about something like this, somebody get deleted, because that's how it's happening. Every time I turn around, jump on the internet, look on my phone, talk to somebody, it's like, you know, so-and-so got deleted. My wife be telling me about folks that got deleted before I even know. It's crazy. So we need answers. We need to press for answers on who's in that van, why DJ Paul ain't talking, why Juicy J ain't talking. There's a whole bunch of people that, you know, other 3-6 Mafia members, but definitely them, these heavy hitters, these titans, the main leaders. Where Crunchy Black at? You know, LeChat, you can you make any moves, boo? Can you make any moves? Is there anything you know? Y'all connected? I know they connected. Okay, I can speak. I know these people are connected in the streets. You know, like Trick Daddy says, everybody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Like, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. I know these people connected. Not just in the streets. I know they connected in other areas too. They can escalate and move this thing forward. They're highly suspect to me because they're not doing it. Along with all the other people that I presented that are connected, that are not doing it. Just to say, oh, I remember when we were together, condolences, that's not enough. It's always too perfect and too staged. You never see anybody shed a tear. I thought that's the one time when a thug cried. Remember Busy Bone dropped the song when thugs cry. The one time you could be super hard and you could shed a tear for the homie or the homette. Or homies or homettes if it's plural. The one time you get a pass. Don't nobody look upset. Don't nobody look distraught. Ain't nobody drinking no tear. Don't nobody sound or seem like they off. They swag off a little bit. Your pimp walk ain't get knocked off just a tad. That's suspect to me. That sound like motive to me. Yeah, Easy E. Mary's right, you know, Easy E. Remember Bone Thugs blew up right after Easy E?
Mm-hmm.
They always repping Easy E. They be telling you they hide this in plain sight. I got so many past stories to tell y'all. This pattern has been going on and on and on, and we've been just eating it up and drinking the Kool-Aid and falling for it. It's gang violence. Dang. Yep, crisis actors. Everybody playing their part. They got a role to play. Watch, if somebody comes up by February or March that's connected with Gangsta Boo, you know what time it is. Because we already seeing Quavo starting to blow up with Takeoff. And I guarantee, and I'm hearing Offset, all of a sudden Offset, see, trying to play it off, him working with Cardi B during the holidays, trying to get their little stuff out. And then all of a sudden, you're going to notice Offset going to come up. And then watch. Then all of a sudden, Amigos going back. Yeah, we back, y'all. Now that we got Takeoff out the picture, we back, y'all. Music hotter than ever. Y'all know we got to go hard because Takeoff ain't here. This joke is crazy. And we see a 3-6 Mafia collab. All of a sudden, their music get hot. Okay, it's not to say they always been hot. You know what I'm saying? They crunk music always been popping. But the point is, do you see a resurgence in some form of fashion? I just heard Staged when Gangsta Boo was on. My mind went blank. What was the reality show that she was just on and she got kicked off on for? What was it? A boot camp? Celebrity boot camp? Yes, thank you, DeAndre. Celebrity boot camp. A lot of times they stage this stuff. Y'all know reality TV ain't reality TV, right?
Yeah.
Again, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. I got friends, I got people that have been invited to be on these shows. I know radio personalities, all types of people that said, nah, I ain't getting on there because they know what goes down. I ain't finna do it. You can get on there. You can do it. I'm not doing it. A lot of these things be staged. See, they got to stage it and set it up so that people believe it. Well, you know she was on there. She got kicked off for drugs. Her brother got put in there for drugs. Probably was drugs. It makes sense. That's what they do. And then you get Bootsy. See, everybody be connected in it. What y'all think they be doing? If they ain't touring, if they ain't in the studio, they ain't putting out stuff with them, what you think they doing? I told you the world is small. They all be connected talking. Yeah, da 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 da. You go do this, you do this. That's why you see them come out when somebody get deleted. All of a sudden, you see all these people. You see how connected they be. We don't hear nothing about the connections, and we see beef. For those that got beef, all this stuff is distractions, entertainment. It's only entertainment, Jay-Z. I'm just saying. We fight for justice. And we're going to get justice. One way or the other, at some point in time, we're going to get justice. So, is anybody, you got any last words, DeAndre? I think I'm about to hop up off this thing and probably get prepared for some more live streams in like another couple hours. I'm going to come right back.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this. I think Gangsta Boo deserves so much more than what she got. She deserved better financially, awards, everything. She did a lot of work, with different other celebrities. She put a lot of people on, she should have got, she deserved better. She should have got her crown. But I feel like they just refused to give it to her. They try to mess her over, from what I know. And it's just not fair. And a lot of celebrities was done like that.
I agree.
And just don't make no sense. So,
it really does. All we can do is just keep it relevant.
Also, from what I've seen, she did her interview on someone's show. I forgot who he was.
Mm-hmm.
And she was explaining, I'm going to say, towards the late 90s, she left 3 6 Mafia. And basically,
yes,
Juicy J wasn't pleased with her about it at all. And from what I know, he was explaining how he was kind of salty with her about that.
There we go. Y'all see motive? Because y'all know they be signing contracts, right? I'm signed now. That's the whole point of I'm signed. They sign and lock you down so that even when you try to leave, they be like, wait, what you doing? We got a contract here. We got an oath here. We got to collect. And maybe because she left in and, we may never know. Maybe there was some terms or something. Maybe they want her to go back and do a song here or there. And that could have been the reason why maybe she bounced back and forth. Because I know at one point in time, she left there and, she was about that Christian life and, but then like that connection's still there. So it's like pull, or maybe she still had some type of obligation to at least come around or show around. Besides the fact they're like, yeah, I know them and, we used to rap together. We a group, yada, yada, yada. But, we from that, I'm always from that camp, like born and raised out of this camp or whatever. But there's a lot of reasons why people might have been upset with her. And they couldn't touch her, and then perhaps they found a perfect opportune time. People will wait. They'll wait days, weeks, months, or years to strike. If it take years, they're gonna wait. And it's like, it's the perfect storm now. We got all this stuff going on. Now I can use this as an excuse. Because they think about this. If I use this, then people are gonna question and look, and it's like, well, what's going on?
I don't see why, they had a problem with her. I mean, she was just trying to get some stuff in order for herself, and I'm pretty sure she would have came back into it, but she just needed, a break. And they just still found a reason, I guess, to stay mad at her because she also explains that Juicy J and them performed at some type of little concert and she tried to get on the stage and Juicy J didn't even want her on the stage.
Yeah, I remember that, and even and even backstage talking about it was only for family and stuff like that. I'm like, man, it's Gangsta Boo. What do you mean she can't hit the stage? If anybody can hit the stage, it's her. If you want anybody to rock the stage, it's her.
I feel like she made the group for real. They were, the guys were talented too, but it's just like Gangsta Boo. I mean, she made that group. Her sound,
Really?
you know what I'm saying, was just outstanding. Like, don't nobody sound like her. Just like you said,
Nobody.
it will never be another her. Like, she was just a one of a kind. She was unique. She was dope. You know,
They suspects to me. I'm sorry, they suspects to me. It just seemed like they weren't happy. You know, that's what they do when you don't comply. See, that's probably what happened with Twitch. Twitch was like wanting to go in this direction and do this, and so he's like, nah. And, all of a sudden, Columbus Short show up, and we already know about the alternative lifestyle, and I've showed as much as I could about that without stuff getting copyrighted. And there's many things we've shown that, and that's what they do too when they throw up the devil horns. That's a part of the rituals. That's a part of the secret parties. That's a part of the initiation. It's a part of the lifestyle. Y'all, I remember I used to have people back in the day, like when they knew I was really out there with my music. And like some dudes would approach me talking about, like I remember one dude was like, if Jermaine Dupri would give you, you will sign you and give you $1 million if basically I just drop to my knees for him. Y'all know what that means. It was like, he basically was like, you would do it. And I was like arguing up and down, like, no, I won't. And he was like, veins popping out, like, you a big lie. You like, man, I know you. And I'm like, no, I'm not. That's why I ain't out there now like that, because I ain't doing that mess. I know what they do. I ain't trying to be violent. I ain't trying to have my masculinity taken from me like that. That's why the bigger they are, the stronger they are, the more they're going to violate you. That's why all this LGBTQIA, etc. stuff be coming out. So many agendas. They just like, hey, well, this is how it goes, so let's just be free now. A lot of people don't even know what's going on. Okay, like I support a lot of LGBTQIA, etc. people. I got a lot of them with my clients, so this is not an attack to them in the community. You got to make disclaimers and say stuff because people go run with things. But again, there's agendas out here, and I have to talk about agendas. I'm just saying, there's so much stuff going on that they pushing. It's insane. But there's motive right there in the house. And in that spirit box session I did on the first Gangsta Boo video, she said family. She said it, not me. She came through and said it. We asked who, and she said family. Who's her family? 666 Mafia. Cause she ain't with all the Prophet Posse. She ain't with all like the whole, when it was like 100 of them or something. It was crazy when they first came out. Like, it was just insane. Everybody was together and they all branched out. So like, it's the reason, like, independent, you still gotta watch who you hook up with. If you hook up with people independent too, because like I said, it's not just at the top, it's all levels to this. Meek Mill, that's one thing he said, there's levels to this. It's levels to this. Folks out here on YouTube, they'll sacrifice you. I've had people try to take from me and steal my ideas and my energy and stuff like that, acting like they cool, and now they going through it. Now they catching karma and they talking about they being attacked and stuff. No, what it is karmic retribution. God don't like ugly. That's what happens. Thinking you could take people's ideas and get away. Yeah, you do not be envious of your enemies, though they prosper for a moment. So it's going to be a while. They look like they're getting away with it for a while. And then all of a sudden, boom. I've had celebrities do this, take my lyrics, take songs, etc. Nah, I've been there and done that. I already know what time it is. And I've seen other celebrities to hang out with them, know them, was tight, and all of a sudden they came up missing. I still miss Natina. I used to hang out with her all the time from Black. Left Eye, all of them. Like, it's like this stuff started taking me back. I'm starting thinking about all these people that got deleted the same way. Left Eye get hit by a car. Essentially, Latina from Black get hit by a car. She was just like the Left Eye. And like you see these patterns. Whitney Houston, Bobby Christina, we see these patterns. All of a sudden that's fentanyl. All of a sudden it's drug overdose. All cardiac arrests. What is it gonna be next? And I know these people made deals and they've done stuff, and the devil got to come collect. But the point that I'm making is nobody still deserves. There's still people at the end of the day, and no one deserves to not have justice for their names. Why are we here on this earth? Most people are here. They just want a little, like put some respect on it. Like Birdman said, put some respect on it. What did Aretha Franklin talk about? RESPECT. Respect. That's all people want. A little respect and a little recognition. And that's all we should be able to give to everyone. That's all people want. So these people don't deserve to be disrespected. Y'all know, like in cemeteries and stuff like that, you don't want to disrespect the bodies, like walking all over. That's why they got paths and all this stuff. Respect. Just a little respect. That's the least we owe Gangsta Boo right now. Miss Lola Mitchell. That's the least we owe her. Yeah, Tina from Black. I used to hang out with her all the time. I would be seen with her all the freaking time. A lot of times I had to be her security sometimes. I wasn't like paid security, but how folks like, damn girl. I mean, so it's a whole lot to be going on. Y'all just, next thing you know, she get deleted. Whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna probably wrap up with this. Elaine says you was asking, did the article say how the 86-year-old came to demise? Let's see, Quinn Rediker, a longtime soap opera actor who played roles in Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless. It says he deleted on December 20th. In Los Angeles, he was 86. It don't make sense. Like, I think I had to let me put it back on the screen. It doesn't make sense. Okay, because let me scroll down. It doesn't make sense because it's saying December 20th, but then it's today. So what is it? Like, why in the world are they reporting this if he did get deleted in December 20th? Why are they just not reporting this? Somebody please tell me this is a huge typo. Because if this is not a typo, what in the world is going on? Is if Friday the 13th is already not crazy enough? Now we have them talking about deletions that took place, and they're saying this is breaking news. Y'all see that this is breaking news. Now they said, see, this don't make sense. They said, okay, he got deleted of natural causes. His agent told Christopher Hartman. Or his agent, Christopher Hartman told CNN. So if it's natural causes, why are we just not talking about this? What in the world is going on? Like, you see they're reporting this, even like, what in the world is going on? Then it's talking about his history here, Starsky and Hutch. Obviously all the soap opera awards. Yeah, that's the end of the article. So what in the world is going on and they're just now talking about this now? Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Somebody, please make it make sense. What's up, Spiritual Genie? Somebody, please make it make sense. If this dude got deleted in December the 20th, why are they talking about it now as breaking news? Would it have been... Somebody, please tell me if I'm thinking straight. Wouldn't it have been breaking news back on December the 20th? Heck, December period. I feel like Macaulay Culkin right now at Home Alone. Like, what in the world is going on? Y'all see the article date for today, January the 12th. Or actually, it was yesterday, last night. At least with this particular article. So that makes sense for it to hit this morning. January the 12th at 9:12 Pacific time. So that was 12:12. That was midnight. That'd have been 12 a.m. So it would make sense for it to be reported this morning. Can somebody make it make sense? Why is this just not being reported? Oh, we got it coming, Lindsay. We got it coming. Can somebody make it again? See, ritual. They're reporting this on Friday the 13th because it's tied into ritualistic activities, and this is what they do: sacrifices and rituals. They're doing all these things. It's a method to the madness. Man, oh man, oh man. Y'all. Yeah, we about me and Spiritual Jenny gonna get together. We just been busy and we haven't been able to connect. We haven't been able to connect in a little moment and get some updates, but we gonna make it happen. Yes. See, now here's the spiritual. The keeper says we're living in a quantum shift and they screwing with the real time on purpose to get ahead of the feedback. Exactly. That's what they do. They be manipulating time. That's why, have y'all noticed that last year in 2022 is supposed to be the year of new beginnings? 20, the 0 falls off in 20, 22, right? That's left with 3 2s, 222. 222 adds up to new beginnings. It's supposed to be a year of new beginnings, yet all we were met with last year is stagnation. Ironically, look at what time it is on the clock. Let me talking about this. It's 11:11. Another spiritual confirmation. Now, all of a sudden, this stuff is accelerated because they know about this year. Again, 20, the 0 falls off. That's 1, 2. You're left with another 2. That's 4. Okay, and 23. And then we're left with the 3. 5, 6, 7. Somebody do the math. 7 is the number of God. It's a highly spiritual number, etc., etc. Like if 6 is the number of the devil, 6 times 3, then 7 times 3 is the number of God, the Holy Trinity. Like you kind of get what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to do it very quickly here. So they understand this, and this is a year of forward movement, like very quick forward movement. So things began last year, but this year they're gonna move quickly. So last year in December, we've had all these sacrifices. They had to gear up. They had to practice. They had to get ready, get the narratives ready, get the lies ready. Okay, get the secrecy, get the silence ready. Now, all of a sudden in January, deletion, left and right. They got to move. They got to move. They understand spirituality, but we don't. We be asleep. It's crazy. Look, the keeper says a lot of shows right now about time travel. See, I understand what's going on spiritually. And again, Friday the 13th, y'all should know what that means spiritually. And again, the 1 and the 3 adds up to that 4, that number 4 I keep talking about. So hopefully this gentleman is the only one. Because he was 86, if I'm not mistaken, natural causes make sense. But what does not make sense is why are y'all just now reporting this now if this took place in December 20th? And why is this breaking news? And it wasn't just one outlet, because I've seen this on at least 2 or 3 different news and media outlets saying the same thing. So surely it can't just be one site messing up, or should I say, surely it couldn't be multiple news and media outlets messing up here. I could see maybe if it was one, it was an error, a reporter got caught slipping something. All of them. Here we go. Like I said, here we go again. Y'all, I'm about to get out of here on that note. It's getting crazier and crazier. I will be back in a couple of hours to go live again.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm going to talk about all these deletions, if somebody new pops up in the meantime, but I am going live again in a couple of hours. I'm about to go take a break, get breakfast, make some moves, do some things. I mean, I've already been grinding. I got about almost 8,000 steps right now. And it's just now 11 o'clock, and I've been spending 2 hours sitting here. So I've been on the move. And this is not including me working out or doing anything. This is just me moving without exercising. I mean, it does count as exercise, but y'all know what I mean. Like an official, hey, I'm going to work out. Hey, I'm going to do this. So for anyone new, I want you all to see that as I have DeAndrea Love here on the screen, more people can come on and we can have a dialogue and we can talk about this. I can have a whole slew of people on here at one time. just so y'all know. And this is what I want to encourage and allow. I don't care if you're just sitting here, you can come, you can go, we can just hear your voice. If you're unable to come on camera, you know, you need to come in, come out, that's fine if you want to. But I do want to leave that open. That's what makes my platform different from a lot of other content creators. They're not going to allow you to come on a platform. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a cold day in hell if they allow somebody to come on a platform. But I allow you all to come on this platform because it's not about me. This is about the individual and the individuals that we're covering. So the more the merrier. As long as there's no trolling, you know, and no just flat out ignorance and stupidity, the more the merrier. So I want y'all to know y'all can be on here just like you see Miss DeAndrea Love on here. Keep that in mind with future live streams. I truly do appreciate you all staying here for 2 hours with work and your schedules. Like, I see y'all. I see everything. I may not get to comment it. There's a lot going on in my brain. My name is Brainwaves, and there's a lot happening. I keep getting updates and stuff, but I see y'all, and I do appreciate it. I see y'all when y'all come back after the live stream becomes a video. I see y'all, and I appreciate it. So y'all are welcome here. Let's make this happen. Feel free to use my platform, share my videos, do whatever. If you don't have time and energy, you don't feel like you're called to create any of this content, then share mine, share other people, but try to get the word out there. Because this is the least that we can do to hopefully stop. We're putting energy out here. We're doing things spiritually as well by doing this. It's a spiritual warfare. So it does make a difference. More than you may realize. You may not see it here in this dimension or in this plane in the 3D, but in the 5D, in the spirit realm, it's shifting things, it's making things. And it's also connecting with those that have crossed over and other spiritual sources and spiritual beings and spiritual energies. It allows them to come through because they have a connection now. We got to give them a connection to come through. You know what I'm saying? You can't come through without a connection, right? You want to come to a secret party or an exclusive job opportunity or whatever, you got to have a connection. And that's what LinkedIn talked about, connections, right? See, a lot of people think when I break things down spiritually, oh my gosh, he talking about connecting with spirits. Look, you need to connect regardless. Land of the living or land of the dead, don't matter. You can't come through without a connect. I don't know you. When you see me in the street, shawty, you don't know me, like T.I. would say. So if you don't know T.I., you ain't coming through. So we're providing an avenue spiritually for them to come through and advocate and shift and make things happen. You best believe you better get everybody on your side that you can, because this is spiritual warfare. And this may make the difference with you, with me, with our friends, with our families, with our coworkers, the community store person, the store in the shoe store, fashion store, your stylist, makeup, hair, whatever no matter where you go, what you do, this could make all the difference with all of us. So there y'all have it. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back in a couple of hours. Don't know who, what, when, where, why, how I'm going to talk. I don't know if it's going to be a group of deletions or someone may pop up in the meantime. But I will be back regardless. And I invite you all to come out and have a dialogue here with me, just as DeAndrea did. So I ain't even done processing Lisa Marie, y'all. And then somebody and all the other people. I'm not even done with Twitch and Shanquella and people from the past. Man, y'all, this is insane. So it is what it is. I'm out, y'all. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Get the likes up if you haven't done so on the way out. It helps tremendously and it's free. And it just takes 2 seconds to do. Hit X on the live chat, hit the like button, and then go click on live chat again while we're still here for these last seconds or minute or two that I'm here. Take a look at my membership section, if you please. I have 4 tiers. It may benefit you. Totally optional. Also, if you would like for me to help you personally, as you all know, I do a lot of things spiritually, business consulting, love, money, whatever it is. I do on video chat, video recording, phone, local and person in the local Atlanta area. I don't really travel anymore, but I am open to being, invited to events or something like that. I will do that. So, nonetheless, just follow the instructions in the description box. This live stream, soon to be video, every video on live stream, and just go to brainwaves.com. Just keep it simple. We do everything there. So, I guess that's it for now, y'all. I'll be back in a couple hours. We'll crack this thing back open again. Thank you so much, DeAndrea, for being yet a wonderful guest here. You are absolutely, you already know, invited back. So at any time, feel free to hop on here. Letting everybody know on the show, DeAndrea is invited back. As long as she don't, y'all don't have a sense of humor. I hope y'all understand that. So as long as she don't start clowning and get too wild, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to time you out, DeAndrea.
I'm very mellow. You wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yes, I know. I'm just being silly. So we'll get into this thing in a couple of hours. We'll see what happens, y'all. So we out. Y'all know how I end my live streams. And for anyone new, you are about to find out. So until we come back in a couple of hours, I'm going to send you all away. Until then, with love, with blessings.